You've got clean hands because Rupert Murdoch never thought you mattered. He didn't want to waste his time dealing with Lib Dems, who he thought were a bunch of useless sort of Pinkos. You now have a free hand to do what you want. Am I right in saying it is, insofar as I can divine it, it is your party's policy that this merger, this takeover must not happen?
We don't want it to go ahead, that's certainly true. But I'm really concerned about this rewriting of history about the Labour Party. 1996, John Major tried to control ownership of the media. When in opposition, the Labour Party opposed that, and Tony Blair flew over to America to see Murdoch. We then had, Tessa says in 2003, they wanted to put plurality rules in. Tessa, you didn't. It was only your backbenchers in the House of Lords who forced that upon you.
You've done a little bit of rewriting history yourself. It was Australia he flew to, but never mind. Right, let me come back to the moment. If this does go to, if Labour pushes this to a vote, I think events may make the vote irrelevant, but if it does end up as a vote, will the Lib Dems vote against it en masse?
But the real problem that we all face is we all know what we want to achieve. The question is, how can you do that? And it will depend on the words of the motion. Let me be clear, it is why it's so difficult. The issues to do with the competition arrangements in relation to the takeover are dealt with by the European Commission. The issues to do with fit and proper person are dealt with an independent regulator, Ofcom, and the issues to do with plurality, the range of voices, is currently in the hands of one person in a quasi-judicial role, the Secretary of State. The question is, what can Parliament do? What can we pass that will achieve the end that both we and the public want?
I understand,
and that's why the motion's important.
I understand all that, but just be clear from the Lib Dems, you will split from your coalition partners, if need be, on this issue.
We will do what we can to prevent this merger going ahead until all of the inquiries have taken place, if we can do it legally. But we can't go round and say that other people have been acting illegally.
Oh no, I understand.
And we would act.
I understand
we must
that
act legally.
But if it need be, you will vote with Labour.
If the motion is one that delivers what we want and provides a legal route of doing it, that's likely to be. And I haven't talked to my parliamentary colleagues yet. We've got to have those discussions. We've got to see the motion. But I imagine that's what we're likely to do.